Black Desert Online is a massively multiplayer online RPG from South Korean developer Pearl Abyss. With a unique skill-based combat system and cutting-edge visuals, Black Desert boasts over 20 million users, attracting players with extensive lore and a robust character customization system. Now, a new expansion is unleashed, Eternal Winter. Here are 7 things you need to know. Presented by Black Desert Online. The big addition in the expansion is a brand new region, the Mountain of Eternal Winter. This is, it may shock you to learn, a snowy mountainous environment, and very unlike the other areas in the game. Sweeping vistas and snowscapes welcome you into the region, but as you ascend higher up the mountain, you'll encounter blizzards that damage your character and affect visibility. You'll have to challenge this frigid and dangerous land to find the Holy Flame Yenix that can vanquish the treacherous witch Elezra. Otherwise, she will destroy the protection set in place by the Mountain of Eternal Winter's protectors. Existing players can access the Mountain of Eternal Winter through the Black Spirits questline, but if you're new to Black Desert, fear not. The Mountain of Eternal Winter is the first new starting zone in Black Desert Online's history. Unlike a lot of other MMO expansion content that requires players to play through the core game content first, the Eternal Winter expansion lets you get right to the shiny new stuff. Choose the mountain as your starting zone and you'll get a fresh level 1 character to take into the new area.
Ah, so you've regained consciousness.
Story synopsis snapshots will catch you up on the story so far, and you'll get the full onboarding tutorial to settle you into the game's controls and systems. Explore all the new icy vistas and experience the full story of the expansion immediately, including fully rendered story cutscenes whether you're a veteran or newcomer.
Huh? What? The meal ticket? My meal ticket!
The one major settlement in the region is Ailton, placed at the center of the Mountain of Eternal Winter. It's a small village by the standards of other player hubs in Black Desert Online, but it contains vast amounts of secrets and hidden knowledge, more than any other region in the game. You can assist the hardworking folk of Ailton in uncovering ancient mysteries and learn the forgotten history of the mountain from them.
His stubborn father started this blasted war, and now the people of Ailton have had to stoop to hiring mercenaries.
You can expect to encounter Jordine Ducas, an old foe attempting to beat you to your quest at the top of the peak, and Lando, a chatty snow fox who will assist you on your journey. Lando will accompany you throughout the expansion quests and up the mountain.
This guy? You know what he just told me to do? Get lost!
As dedicated MMO players know, what you fight is at least as important as where you fight. And Eternal Winter adds 3 new zones full of new foes for players to challenge. The Jade Starlight Forest is home to ancient yeti-like folk named Okjinsini. These formidable foes build totems and burning braziers to provide buffs to their warriors, but you can use them to empower yourself as well. You'll need to learn how to utilize them to your advantage, as the Okjinsini don't take too kindly to uninvited tourists. In Murrowak's Labyrinth, classic dungeon crawling is the order of the day, as you delve into an iron mine infested with monstrous insects called Murrowaks. You guessed it, it's time to play Exterminator. Fight your way to Mercedes, the Murrowak Queen, and defeat her to send the colony into disarray. Finally, Winter Tree Fossil is the site of a fragment of an ancient tree, radiating dark forces that are affecting the spirits of the mountain. A game of King of the Hill is in order, as players try to maintain control over the fragment while a relentless assault of raging polar bears and snow leopards attempt to reclaim it. What's a new area without a new boss to conquer? Erebjork is a massive giant armed with a colossal Permafrost Axe and Shield. She can call down a cruel blizzard that blankets the battlefield, making the very air a hostile combatant. She's a challenging fight, but worth the effort should you get your hands on the Flame of Frost after defeating her, a key component for yet more new content. The Flame of Frost Erebjork drops is used to craft the Labrusca's helmet, a new top-tier gear set in the Eternal Winter expansion. You'll have to uncover hints throughout the land to discover the other materials used to craft it, but it provides a new set buff that is unique to the Labrusca gear set. Other new goodies for your character include an adorable Alpaca Mount, sure to be a favorite, new life skill activities including a snowboard for shredding the Eternal Mountain in style, and the ultimate winter pastime, ice fishing. Very appropriate. Eternal Winter also introduces a brand new player class, Drakania. The 24th class in the game, Drakania is, like Guardian, another player class, the descendant of dragons. She, however, is the polar opposite of Guardian. In fact, the two are arch enemies. Drakania is descendant from the legendary dragon Markthanan, and her fighting style reflects her formidable origins. Fast and powerful, tearing through opposition with a specialist kind of greatsword called a Slayer. The Slayer has a unique feature in that the heart of the blade, called the Shard, can be detached and used to absorb the energy of enemies by stabbing them, then to transfer the energy back to the Slayer, where it can be unleashed explosively for maximum damage and destruction. Drakania has skills that pull enemies in toward her to put them in striking range, and her class resource is Ion. Consuming a fully charged Ion gauge lets Drakania instantly fire off abilities that would normally require charging time. Players will have to learn how to use Drakania's dragon genes to transcend her physical limits and rain destruction down on their foes.
Hey, isn't that the console?
Look at him, still acting like a child.
Eternal Winter provides tons of new story and exploration for Black Desert Online players who have done it all, and a jumping on point if you've never played but you're intrigued by what you see. Take on the mountain and all the secrets it contains in Black Desert Online's Eternal Winter expansion, available now on PC. And for more on all things gaming, you're already at the right place, IGN.